So we are replacing wheel stud on a 2004 Silverado 1500 on the rear. All I did was take off the rear brake caliper, 2 bolts on the back, put it up there. Don't let it hang from the the hose. And then you're going to take off the brake rotor. Just slips right off. Make sure your parking brake is off. It won't come off. And then these studs are pressed in from the back. I already loosened it, but to do that, all I did was grab a sledgehammer and hit it twice. It comes right out. And luckily these go right out. You don't need to do anything else. They go right in and out. You don't have to do any cutting or anything like that. Really easy. So we're going to get the new stud and push it in, pull it in. To put it back in, I should have showed you, but to get that stud started, use a pair of vice grips on the back. So vice grips I locked onto the very back, and then I put this wrench onto the stud, and then after that we put a nut, threaded that on, and then with the vice grips in place, when they were clamped down on it like that, you can hold the stud still and then use the impact gun, whatever you're using, to suck the stud, get it started, so the grooves catch, and then use this as I used it as a spacer. A lot of guys use bigger nuts or washers. This worked just fine for me. It's an older set of wrenches anyway, so I wasn't too worried about it mangling it, but it looks fine. Anyway, throw that on there as a spacer because the shank of the stud, the threads don't go all the way through. So you need a spacer to bridge this distance so the threads can catch. So that goes on, and then you throw your nut on and it can suck it all the way in, and you get that. So I also threw anti-seize on there to help it just along because it's a lot of torque going through it. And yeah, should be good to go.